Hey everyone, how's it going? Alan here, ready for another weekly rundown. This is the show where I talk to you about things I've been doing in the week or stuff I've read about, anything that's been interesting me. The first thing we need to talk about, I think, is something that starts again tonight on US TV, and that is, of course, Game of Boobies, Game of Boobies, there'll be dragons and some boobies, used to be boobies, not as many boobies as there used to be, probably because people put it in their contracts that they won't show their boobies because they get paid too much money, but there'll be dragons and some midgets and all that stuff, and probably stabbings and some mutilation, no more giants because he died. Anyway, you know where we're going with this. Game of Thrones, back tonight on US TV, back 2 AM tomorrow UK TV, because we get to watch it just after it finishes in the US, so that you have to decide now, are you going to call in sick to work tomorrow? Because you know everyone's going to want to watch it, but are you ballsy enough to stay up, watch it, go to bed at 3 AM and then think, fuck it, I'm calling in sick? It's a brave move to make. It's been an extended break. It finished on sometime in June last year, season 6, so it's been over a year since it's been on TV. Well, spoilers, 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 spoilers. If you haven't seen it, I don't know, probably mute this until a time code I'll put on screen. Anyway, we've got Jon, he's the King of the North! King of the North! Because a little girl decided that he should be King of the North and everyone went, shit, we don't want to get showed up by that little kid. Alright, we're all down, he's the King of the North. We've got Cersei going mental, blowing fuckers up down at King's Landing and just deciding she's queen now. Then we've got Daenerys sailing back across the ocean with the old Greyjoys, who, I have to say, got to her pretty goddamn quick. Like, there was some serious speeding up in that process, I think. So that's back tonight. Don't know what time it is in the US, don't care. Well, that's harsh. I do care, but you guys can figure that one out. We've got our own. You've got your time zones, they're all over the fucking place. You've got different time zones. We've got one time zone. Ours is 2 AM. Sucks to be us. Boo-hoo. Figure it out for yourselves. Something else I want to talk about is something I'm massively excited about, which I will be seeing tomorrow, and that is War for the Planet of the Apes. These films do have shit names, but they are amazing films. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes was probably one of my top films of 2014. Like, I was amazed it did as well as it did, because it wasn't your kind of typical summer blockbuster. Andy Serkis is the man as ever, and that dude, like, if I say he really embodies that monkey, is that, or ape, is that offensive? I don't know. When you look at Andy Serkis now, it's like he's kind of a weird looking guy, isn't he? Because, not anything to do with him, like, but just because the facial features, he's like, yeah, I kind of see Gollum in there, or I kind of see King Kong in there, or I kind of see Caesar in there. So he's like a weird face because he looks like a lot of non-human things. There's a wicked video clip I'm going to link to in this where it starts out tracking in on Andy. He's giving some of his lines as Caesar, and the shot transitions slowly between Andy and Caesar, and you can really see the facial details they've taken from him to put into the character. I'll link it, I'll put a little bit up. It's probably up right now. And yeah, take a look at that. It's absolutely amazing. I cannot wait for that film to come out.
Tolerance and justice.
Also, it's got Woody Harrelson in it, and he's always a fucking boss. I mean, in this one, you can see he's looking hardcore leading those humans. You can get that from one shot in the trailer alone. And that's this one right here, where he stood, shirtless, bicking his head out in the snow. That's right, this guy gives so little of a shit that he don't care that it's cold. He's gonna have a shaved head, whatever. That's their way of showing this guy is a nutter. He cannot be trusted. He's gonna be a fucking badass, I guarantee it. Next thing I want to talk about is something that I literally saw just before I started up this, the camera, and that is the fact that Mass Effect Andromeda, you know, that bastard child of BioWare, is now free for the first 10 hours to play. It used to be limited to like the Origin Inside Gang or whatever the hell they call those guys. But now it's free to play for anybody who wants to test it out. So that's PS4, Xbox One, or PC. So you can download it, try out the first 10 hours, see what you think. I haven't played it myself. I hear that they've done a lot of work on it since its release, so people's eyes aren't all like, again, rolling around in their head and stuff. I'm probably going to check it out, give it a go, see what it's like. but I hear there's a lot of fetch quests in there, and that was my main problem with Dragon Age Inquisition. It was like, walk along, pick up a book, suddenly got a quest, fuck me, put down the book, walk along, pick up a book, got another quest, Jesus Christ, walk along, talk to a guy, quest complete, what did I do, what did I complete, where did that quest come from, who gave me the quest, go to my quest log, 70,000 quests listed. Anyway, download it, check it out, see what you think. You know, maybe it's worth trying, maybe you'll go, oh god, this is terrible. I mean, I've heard the first 10 hours are the worst, so they're probably not going to start you in good stead, but hey, now we're gonna move on. I was going to make some kind of link, but I can't be bothered to think of one. Probably something to do with sales, and hey, you're getting that game for free. Talking about stuff you can get for cheap, that will do. We're talking about the massive discount on the Oculus Rift. So the Oculus Rift, if you haven't seen, has been discounted down to $400, I do believe, and £400. Massive discounts, about $200 worth on the Oculus Rift, just for the summer. And it's made me think, I'd quite like to buy one. I mean, I don't think I can bring myself to spend £400 on an Oculus Rift. And that is the Oculus with the headset and the hand sensors. It effectively makes the Oculus cheaper than the PS4 VR, which has got to be quite appealing to anybody who was thinking about getting on that. The only problem is, of course, that what really is there still out there for VR? Like, it still hasn't got that kind of killer app, as it were. Everything is still, hey, a cool kind of tech demo. Now, I do really like the look of that game, Gorn. You're a gladiator, you're roaming around an arena, you got a shield, you got a club, and you're just twatting guys. You're just beating the shit out of everyone. You can pull their arms off, you can smack them with their arms, you can spear them in the face, you can ping them across, you can pick them up, you can rip their heads off. It looks like hilarious fun, but probably not £400 plus the game's price hilarious fun. Why has the Oculus been so heavily discounted? Is it just to get more people on board? Are they just trying to really push those sales? Is VR dead? Are people already thinking, let's just get some sales where we can? Or are we about to see a massive improvement in hardware and they're just like, crap, we've got a warehouse full of these fucking things that we need to sell? So is that what's around the corner? But if you have got one, drop a comment, let me know what you think about it. Tell me if there's any amazing games that I should check out. Because, as I say, my experience of playing with one has been really good. I have massively enjoyed it. I just don't think I can justify £400 for something that doesn't really have a game yet. Talking about sales, let's have a little look at the newest Humble Bundle offer. The Humble Capcom Bundle. Try saying that 5 times fast. And in the Humble Capcom Bundle, it is an amazing combination of some of the company's greatest and some of their shittest, but might be worth picking up. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what you can get in there. Basically, they set these things up with different tiers. Normally 3 tiers. Hey, if you pay this amount, you get this. If you pay this amount, you get this, plus that. And if you pay this amount, you get this, plus that, plus that. So let's have a quick look at what the tiers have got. So if you pay $1, one huge dollar, you're going to get Strider, which I think is probably all right. I remember playing the original back on my Mega Drive. That was pretty good. Don't know what this new one's like. You will also get Umbrella Corps, which I have heard is fucking terrible. So, you know, get that, then give the Steam code to someone you don't like as a way of reaffirming that you think they're a piece of shit. Then you've got DMC, Devil May Cry, which again I heard really good things about. Never played it myself, but might be worth checking out. And you get all 3 of those for $1. Like, that's like a can, probably. Don't live in America. But it's probably like a can of Coke, I imagine. If you're willing to pay $7.39, that's right, $7.39, you will get those games plus Umbrella Corps Deluxe Edition Upgrade Pack for the ultimate in fuck yous. So what you could do is you could give that to someone else. Don't even give them the game, just give them the upgrade pack. That's the ultimate insult. But along with that, you get Dead Rising 2 Off the Record, which I haven't played. I played Dead Rising 1, quite enjoyed that. You also get Resident Evil HD Remastered, which is a brilliant game. Resident Evil, the original, was one of my favorite games of all time. I remember when I first played it on the PS1, I hired it from Blockbusters back in the day. And when I got it, turned the disc over and I'm like, that is scratched as shit in it. Like, that's ruined. That's never going to work. Put it in the PlayStation, booted it up, loaded up, just about. Go to walk through the room, and if you played the original Resident Evil, the loading screens used to be hidden behind doors opening and closing. Sneaky, clever, clever. They still left those in there. They're not there for loading, they're just there to annoy you now. And those doors would open and close, but this disc was so screwed that when the doors opened, would it load? Who knew? luck of the draw. So what I'd have to do would be take the disc out, wipe it on my shirt, put it back in, sometimes give it a little spin, hopefully a little, you know, because a little bonus spin, that gets the PlayStation going. Close the lid and hope it loaded. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. Anyway, you get that in this deal. You'll also get Resident Evil 0 HD. Now that one kind of enjoyed, pretty good, better than like some of the shit that we're going to talk about, better than Umbrella Corps. You also get Resident Evil 6, and it's one of the few games that I've ever heard, this game's too damn long. It should have been shorter. For the love of God, why is this game so long? I hear bits of it are really good. Like, I hear the Leon storyline is really good. I might be wrong. I hear that Chris Redfield's storyline is like someone putting staples in your balls. Like, I hear it outstays its welcome by about 95%. If you pay $12, you get all that came before, the good, the bad, the Umbrella Corps, which is like below bad. You'll also get Dead Rising 2 and Dead Rising 3. Now, I've only played a little bit of Dead Rising 2. I enjoyed it. Never played Dead Rising 3. But yeah, $12, you get all that stuff. Might be worth checking out. The last topic I really want to talk about, and this kind of ties into the last one and you'll see why, is Steam banning the most accounts they've ever banned in one day. That's right, on the 6th of July, they banned 40,000 accounts. And that's up from their usual of about 2,000 a day. And you might be thinking, what made the 6th of July special? Well, that is the day after the Steam summer sale ended. So that's right, they found out all these people that were cheating or doing whatever they shouldn't have been doing. They let them continue to buy stuff through the Steam summer sale and then ban their account. Some people have been saying they shouldn't have done it. They should have just banned the account straight away. It was a bit of a cash grab on Valve's part. But you know what? I think fair play. If they're going to come onto Valve's system, cheat people, do whatever they're doing, they should have their money taken from them and then get banned. It's the only way people like this are going to learn. So Valve, fair play, keep doing that kind of shit. It's funny to see. Anyway guys, that's it for this week. I'll be back next week with another rundown. Remember, if you've enjoyed this, check out my other videos and remember to hit that like and subscribe. Have a good one guys, and I will see you next week. Bye! Just had to turn the camera back on because I just saw the breaking news that apparently the BBC have just cast a woman in the role of Doctor Who, and I'm sure the internet is about going to fucking meltdown. Anyway, my opinion on the subject, couldn't give less of a shit. It's a crap program and I'm sure she won't make it any shitter.